Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, June 13th, day 110 on the Appalachian Trail. That's the privy here. They moved the cloudland privy to here because it's such a neat privy. I am headed to Hanover today. It has rained all night long, and I'm trying to get back on the trail the quickest way I can. I gotta put my phone up. It's pouring, as you can tell. And what little bit was dry is now soaked from walking in this grass, rubbing up against you, soaking wet. I got my raincoat on, but not my rain pants. So now my pants are thoroughly soaked. It's just lightened up a little bit, but it's still just solid rain all night long, rain. And anytime I woke up, it was still raining. Been pretty blessed with the rain on this trip. I either dodged it, went into town and missed it, and it's just been pretty dry for spring time. Also where I've been lucky. But the forecast is not good for the next week. And some of my hardest hiking ahead of me, and we got rain forecasted. We'll see how that goes. Okay, finally got out of some of that rain. Every time I take my rain suit off, it starts raining again. I took it off 3 times and got pounded every time. In the little town of Norwich, Vermont, which is the last town in Vermont. And I'm crossing the river here, I want to show you. Putting out a lot more water right now because of the rain. Interstate 91 crossing under it. Another interstate. This one's north-south though. I'm going east. Under getting out of odd numbers are north and south. Should be coming into New Hampshire soon. Crossing the Connecticut River. I don't know where the state line is, but it's got to be close. Wouldn't be surprised if it was on this river. Connecticut River. Okay. Two states to go. It's exciting. It's been an incredible journey. Thank you, Lord. Two states to go. To the hardest. I'm ready. Dartmouth College. Okay, I'm at I'm at Hanover Adventure Tours Hostel, and actually I'm back in Vermont now. I'm here by myself at the moment. I was looking at this painted board, which is the last 2 states. That's what I've got to do. Let's see if I can get my finger in the right place. It's hard to do here. That's where I am now, and I got to go up to Katahdin. This is the board they have of all the states, the whole trail, all the way back. And of course, that big green is Virginia, the big state. And then the yellow is Tennessee. And then the green is North Carolina. And then the light green is Georgia. So that's everything I've done so far to right there. And I gotta do that. That's what's left. Obviously, New Hampshire is not gonna be easy. And neither is Maine. But I'm spending the night here. I just had a shower, which was wonderful after being rained on all day. And I got my clothes in the wash machine, and some of my stuff got wet in my pack. So I'm drying it out, and I'm actually waiting on them to come back and pick me up and take me to town so I can eat. They left me here while I was getting ready. I hope you're having a good week. It's Tuesday. I'll hit New Hampshire hard in the morning. I hope to get some good rest tonight and feel a lot better right now since I had a shower after being wet all day. Okay, maybe I can get you some town, what I'm doing. As soon as I roll into this hostel, the first thing I do is change clothes, which I carry these clothes down in the bottom of my pack to put on for towns. I have a pair of shorts, a clean pair of underwear, socks, and a shirt. And I actually have 2 shirts. I have a long sleeve shirt too that I'm still carrying with me. And then I immediately wash my clothes while I'm getting a shower. So that's usually what I do, just as soon as I can find a place to do it, so I can have all that done early. And normally usually if I get here early enough on a Nero day, that I'll eat and then I'll start working on videos. And that's probably exactly my schedule today. I will go in town. I got a few little things I need to buy before I head out tomorrow morning. I noticed that the bag that I had my stuff in, down inside my bag, leaked. So I'm looking for a new garbage bag or something to keep my sleeping bag dry. But my sleeping bag and my sleeping pad got wet, which I was really glad I'm not sleeping again in a tent or shelter tonight, because that would have been miserable with a wet sleeping bag. All right, and I usually doctor on myself when I'm in town too. Toes are the main thing. Toes and feet are the main thing I have to doctor on. I have the bad places on my feet from just the constant pounding in my toenails. I've lost one. I've got one big toenail about to come off. I've had the other big toenail has come off. My little toenails come off, and one other toenail has come off. So all of that, try to keep those taped or either Band-Aids so they don't kill me while I'm hiking. And I have these, really they're bone spurs on my feet that all the constant walking, it creates a little place like a corn from the bone spurs. And I try to stay on top of them so they don't hurt so bad when I'm walking. And I work on those when I'm in town. A lot of times I don't even put my socks off when I'm hiking at night, because it's usually cool and I don't want to pull them off and put them back on. Last night they were wet, so they came off last night, and put on wet socks this morning. I didn't put on my dry ones in my bag because I don't want to mess them up too. Just trying to keep you updated on how it goes when I come into town. Right now I'm very hungry. I stopped at lunch at a shelter. I didn't get my phone out because it was raining, but I cooked some ramen noodles, and I mixed in some instant potatoes in my ramen noodles, and that's what I had for lunch. and coffee. And then just kept on trucking because it was raining off and on all day long. You know, it started raining last night, I think about 10 o'clock. And I was asleep, but it didn't let up. This morning I kept looking at the radar thinking, okay, it's gonna quit, but it didn't. So as soon as they come back with a van, then I'll head to Hanover. Actually, we're right on the river, on the other side of the river in Vermont, at this hostel. And then but where I quit in Hanover is way down the trail, so they'll take me back there tomorrow morning. I walked all through the first town that's in Vermont, crossed the Connecticut River, and then into Hanover, and went all the way through Hanover and got picked up there, and then they brought me back over here. Just strategy for tomorrow, so I get as many miles today as I could, since it was a shorter day. I don't know what my miles are. My watch was saying I was already at 17, but far out doesn't say I have that many. I'll look at it again to be sure and post it on here when I do the video. Talk to you later.